For some of you, the narcissist is very enticing because they're very familiar. The scripture talks about how a dog will return to its vomit. And the narcissist is definitely vomit if I've ever seen it. Absolutely. Smells like vomit, looks like vomit. But could you imagine you throwing up? I mean, some of the most foul, nastiest vomit you've ever seen. You throw it up and then you go right back like the dog and be like, ow, oh God, so yummy, so refreshing. Could you see yourself doing that? Of course not. I would think not, right? But that's exactly what you're doing when you go back to the narcissist. You're going right back to what hurt you, what abused you in the first place. But why? Why are you doing that? It's because the abuse reminds you of your childhood trauma. See, you had a mom or you had a dad that was a narcissist, or let's just say very controlling at the very least. And so much so, you had to walk around on eggshells, just like you're doing with the narcissist. See, think of childhood trauma like bookmarking a web page. All right. So the idea is when you bookmark a web page, it like creates a shortcut to get to that web page. So you don't have to go Google it and then, typing in all that. No, we ain't got to go through all that. We just click on the bookmark and it quickly takes you back to the page. Well, trauma is no different. It's what it does. Once you are triggered by the narcissist, once they say something or do something that reminds you exactly of what you went through as a child, you go immediately right back to feeling all the anxiety, all of the pain that you felt as a child. Now, you would think that it really should work the opposite. You would think that the pain would make you run away from the narcissist. But here's what you have to remember. We gravitate towards what's familiar. That's why scripture says, train up a child in the way they should go, and when they are older, they won't depart. It's that training, it's that programming of that child that creates that connection, okay? That bond, what's familiar, okay? Because here's the deal. You're going to interpret whatever is familiar as being safe. I didn't say it was safe. I said you're going to interpret it as being safe. All right. And that's why we're creatures of habit. Think about this. You go to a class or something, they don't assign seats. And then the second day, most people will sit right back in the same seat that they sat in the first day, even though nobody told them, because we're creatures of habit. Okay. Now, here's the deal. Here's $1 million question. How do you break this cycle? Okay, I get it. I hear you. But what do I got to do here? Scriptures also says, you'll know the truth and the truth will make you free. So what's the truth in this situation? The truth is this. You're no longer that powerless, little, scared child who couldn't walk away. I get it. You couldn't just walk up out the house at 8 years old just because you were mad at mommy and daddy. Okay? But now you're an adult. You can. All right? You're not stuck. So your feelings that are telling you that you can't move, you got to take this, they're lying to you. Okay? They are lying. And if you are an empath, your feelings are definitely lying to you. And you have to learn how to ignore them. And you say, well, listen, if I'm an empath, I'm nothing but one big feeling. How am I supposed to, you don't want me to feel? I didn't say don't feel. I said you have to ignore the feelings. You have to stick to the facts of the situation. For example, a child, you're going to take them to the dentist. They don't want to go to the dentist. They're scared to go to the dentist because it's that drill. Okay, they're like, I'm not doing it. They be ready to run. But at the same time, they got a nasty, stanky cavity. Okay, and if you don't feel it, then, it's going to go bad and, horrible things happen. So you got to take them to the dentist to get it fixed. So that means the thing that felt bad, because they were afraid to go to the dentist because of the drill, is actually the right thing to do. All right. So you feel like, hey, if I leave this narcissist, if I walk away, all right, then I also feel like It's wrong. No, it's not wrong. It's just like going to the dentist. It feels bad, but it's right. Okay? Because you stay and it feels like that feels good, but that's wrong. That is what's wrong. Okay? So this is a lie from the pit of hell that you can't get out of this situation with the narcissist. Okay? Now, let me ask you this. Are you with a narcissist that is nothing but a complete reminder and a repeat of your childhood trauma? Okay. Are you walking around on eggshells because you don't want to offend the narcissist? Are your feelings causing you to stay stuck? If so, you know what to do. Go to my website, christopherreed.org, schedule your free 30-minute consultation so I can tell you how coaching can help you break free from the bondage of your feelings. You got to do it. Okay. Also join me every Wednesday, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time in my closed Facebook group, The Diamond Mind. We're ladies. This is just for you. Talking about a lot of different topics. Recently, I talked about how men fall in love versus how women fall in love. Women, you fall in love in a straight linear path compared to men. We kind of we get there like this, make a left, make a right, then go straight, then go backwards. And then, it's not that it's wrong. It's just that it's different. And for you, it can feel like it's wrong because you're like, I don't understand it. It doesn't make any sense, but it makes sense to us and it's logical. So anyway, join the Facebook group. Go to my website if you want to check that out. Also the series Why He Married Her Instead of You. Like I said, men are talking about how they fall in love and what makes sense to them. And then, a lot of them think, oh, women are confusing, so it's that different thing there between the sexes where, hey, we got to get on the same page. So anywho, if you enjoy the content, please subscribe, and I'll keep it coming to you. So I got to get out of here. Y'all take care. Peace.